Welcome to the Spilled Ink and Coffee Show, where we take book discussions to a new level. We don't just read books, we interview them, journal about them, sip coffee, spill thoughts, and explore stories on and off the page. Grab a cup and get cozy, because every book deserves a great conversation.
Let's start with coffee, chocolate, and then this week we're diving into the Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, Demon Copperhead by Barabra Kingsolver. We discuss themes of hope, resilience, grief, and survival. This powerful story stays with readers long after the final page.
Can't teach an old dog new trick. I'm going to go pick us some chocolate. We're at Chez David's today. Hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
And we're getting into a bunch of fun stuff. Not only do we need chocolate.
Did you finish Vera?
We need coffee. Oh, I did finish Vera.
I know we'll talk about it later, but
we can talk about it
how many, you gave it 4. Okay. No, that wasn't Vera.
That wasn't Vera. I'm trying to find the last.
She got a cup of coffee.
Hot. And then more water. And then I'm going to pick a Yum Yum from the case. Okay, you're amazing. Yeah. We love her so much. Don't even know her name. The new Jessie.
Yeah,
the new Jessie 2.0.
Oh, 4.5. Okay.
And I will tell you, if you want to know where the half cup was. Okay, the half cup on my Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murders is because I disagree with the cover. I disagree with the cover so hard.
Okay.
I do not believe that any Asian Nana has cotton ball gray fluffy hair. I've never seen it. I recently went to a memorial at a Cambodian Buddhist temple where I met a lot of the Asian Nanas, and there's no gray hair because they're very proud about their appearance in that culture. And
hair is a big deal.
And it's big. Big is the word. It's bouffanty.
Thank you so much. You've been running today.
Okay.
My butt today.
Remind me your name.
Jessica.
It is Jessica. I was right.
I know, because I don't usually get the privilege of waiting on you guys. It's usually
because we're in the because we're here early. We're on a totally different day.
Yeah.
Wild.
Do you know what?
No, let's go look.
Right.
I'm going to split a chocolatey thing.
Oh, you pick. I'm sitting down with David right now.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
So tell us how today's been. What's been going on with today?
Today it's a wonderful day. It's the next day after my birthday. And
wait, you already had your birthday?
Yeah.
And we missed it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. Happy late birthday.
Thank you so much. But today it's a very nice day. Rachel and Kasie are here. Thank you so much, guys.
That was David, who is our favorite ever. We love eating here.
They do. So anyway, that's where my Vera was, and that's how I felt about Vera.
Okay.
And if I could give it like 4 3/4 stars,
Okay.
I would. But it was amazing. I love her so much.
Right. I want to read the second one.
So I just got it released from Libby.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And I was like, do I want to get into it? Do I want to send it back and get it later? So I haven't decided.
I have a couple of Goodreads challenges I got to knock out before I can
move on to it.
I'm in the middle of it's a marathon reading challenge.
Oh, what's the marathon?
It has to be a book over 500 pages.
Oh my gosh. And it can't be audio, it has to be physical?
No, it can be audio.
Oh, okay. That's
fine.
I'm
audio. It's 23 hours.
What's the book?
Babel by R.F. Kuang.
Okay.
It's I think it's classified as like magical realism.
Ooh.
It's so funny. Crystal at Portkey Books and I had a whole conversation one day about what exactly magical realism is.
Oh.
We disagreed a little bit, but that's something we could ask her. So she and I had a whole conversation. I think magical realism is when there's magic in our real world. Like I'm not in a fantasy world, I'm in the real world right now.
I chose Black Forest.
Yay!
Because this was the first one I chose when I started working here.
No way!
Just passing it down.
It is beautiful. Thank you. I approve of your choice.
Woohoo! Black Forest cake has a
I know.
You want another one? Like that you don't have to share?
We
We share.
so we don't eat all the calories.
Sharing is on purpose.
I can find another one without any calories.
The air?
We want a subscription to all of those without the calories for the rest of our lives.
Right. That's not what my scale's going to say tonight.
I will let you fork it in half.
I'm gonna fork it.
Fork it in half, lady.
That's an eyeball.
Perfect.
Oh,
you
look
get
at that.
You get the eyeball. I'll get the lash. And fork your cream.
I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, Babel.
Magical realism.
It's I was distracted by chocolate. I think magical realism is when there's magic in our real world, and that's what this is. There's magic in the real world. It takes place in like 1880s England, at Oxford. So, but we'll talk more about it. But that's my marathon reading challenge.
But what do you think? That's what you think.
That's what I think
does
it is.
Crystal think?
Crystal would still say she would still classify it as fantasy, because she said, what did she say? And this would be something we could interview her and she could give. She said, magical realism is when it takes place in the world, but everyone has magic.
Oh, interesting.
Like everything is magical in the real world.
Well, hopefully people will comment and tell us what they believe magical realism is.
We can do that. No problem.
Okay, so now are we out of February and we're into March for you?
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, because we ended last episode with a 2-star.
The 2-star. And to remind everybody, there are honorable, dishonorable mentions now at 2-star and less. We get a shout out and why we didn't like it. All right, so now, 5 stars?
Mm-hmm.
That's been a minute.
This was my book of the month for March.
And I remember you discussing this at book club because when I was doing the graphics and I had to get the book cover. Do you know how many versions of that cover there are?
Yeah.
And they're all stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning. So tell everybody what's
and
this.
all the little characters are all representative of something in the book. Like something that happens, something that's important to the book.
All right, Rachel, here we go.
So this is Demon Copperhead by Barabra Kingsolver. This won the Pulitzer Prize in 2023. I picked it up as an audio. This was a Goodreads challenge.
Your audio is at Libby, by the way.
All my audios are on Libby. So this was a contemporary fiction, and it was totally 5 stars, book of the month. It is a retelling of David Copperfield by Charles Dickens, which I know I read in college. I don't think I've read it since. And there's a gazillion different movie versions of David Copperfield, but this is set in the Appalachian Mountains, the Appalachian Territory. I think not West Virginia, Western Virginia, Tennessee area.
That's a little lower.
But still very, very poor, very rural, and very, very influenced by the opioid epidemic.
Interesting.
So that's kind of the basis for this book. It's told from the point of view of Demon, who is our main character, and it starts when he's about 11, and it follows him all the way till he's about probably 25, 26. I laughed a lot. I cried a lot. It was like the perfect mix. And it's tragic. It's a tragic story.
Even though it won the Pulitzer Prize, how did it win your 5 stars?
I think because it was so real and so raw. Like, especially when you're dealing with, like, Demon is in and out of, more probably in than out of the foster care system. And boy, vey, does it paint like a brutal, brutal picture of what it's like for these kids and how they fall through the cracks and how they're used.
So this is the foster care system at what time period?
It would have been early 2000s.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, just right when, like Oxycontin is really coming on the market, and doctors are pushing it without realizing how addictive it actually is. So,
and I do know in the early 2000s, the foster care system was very, how do I want to say this? Only because I dated at the time someone who was, grown at that point, but went through the foster care system, and we went, actually, it was probably more like even earlier in the 90s through. But boy, his foster care home, they had 17 kids living in that house. I don't think you can do that anymore.
Like at one point, he's living on a farm with 6 other foster kids. And they basically don't go to school for an entire month because the owner of the farm, who's an old man, puts him to work out in the fields for to harvest the tobacco. And it's just...
That's wild because this family, they homeschooled and they had a chicken farm.
Yeah. It's
wow.
Yeah. It paints there's so many awful characters in this, but then there's also so many amazing characters, like truly amazing people and truly awful people. I think she does a really good job of showing both sides of the spectrum when it comes to humanity.
So describe her writing style. Use as many words as you want because it's a 5-star.
I think it's very real. It's very raw. It's descriptive. It's funny. It's heartbreaking. I mean, there are a decent amount of deaths in this book that really rock Demon, and it the way she describes those, like you feel the
angst.
Like you
wow.
feel it.
Usually I can see who you have starred as your favorite character. Over here, it doesn't...
I highlighted them in gray.
That's a gray highlighter?
It's a gray highlighter.
They make gray highlighters.
It's a gray marker,
today.
yeah. See?
Oh, it is. Okay, now it's coming into focus. You have 2 favorites.
Yeah, I really like Demon just because I like the tone and the... I don't want to call him an eternal optimist because he definitely hits rock bottom, but I think ultimately, like the way he can talk, like he talks about his experiences in foster care, like, yeah, this is just what it is. Like, yeah, you just got to figure out a way to get through it. Yeah, it's terrible. And then Angus is his, I don't know how to describe her. He ends up through circumstances living with the football coach of the high school in town, and the football coach becomes his legal guardian, and Angus is the football coach's daughter, so she's like his ever-present. I don't know. She's beautiful. She's sarcastic. She's realist.
She's that like his conscience.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So, yeah, I really liked her. She doesn't really come in until about halfway through the book, but yeah.
Is there actually a villain in this book, or is it an idea that is...
I think poverty would be the villain.
Yeah.
And probably addiction would be the two. Like, I talk to my kids a lot of times when we're talking about protagonists and antagonists. My kids are always thinking so literally. Like, the antagonist has to be a person. And we always have to explain, remember that an antagonist can be a thing, it could be an emotion, it could be an event. It's whatever holds or is causing conflict for the main character. And I think the poverty, the addiction, the foster care system, just that whole ugly cycle is the villain in this case.
I don't always like using the word memorable, like most memorable, because not all memories are going to be good or not, you know what I mean, or happy.
Yeah.
And I feel like this one is going to have a lot of things going on since it tugs at your heartstrings and your belly. What's the standout scene for you?
Gosh, there's so many. I think probably one of the I'm going to talk about the first one. The first big one is, and I don't think I'm giving anything away here, is when his mother dies.
Well, then that takes you into what the main idea is.
I think that's one of the things like I struggle with this book is you think, okay, I watched a parent struggle with addiction my entire life. I watched how it affected me. I let her know how it affected me. I let her know how her choices affected me. But despite that and my best efforts, it's a trap that they just can't seem to avoid, this whole addiction. I think that's why it's like, God, you watch this and you still fell in this hole. So, yeah.
Wow. Has this been optioned already? I feel like it would have been.
So I think if I read correctly, it was, and then it got dropped.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Why?
And this is also something that's really funny. So we were just talking about in rehearsal, the play that I'm in right now references Philip Roth a lot. And Philip Roth obviously is a hugely famous, prolific modern day author, has won the Pulitzer. Philip Roth's notorious for for the adaptations of his books being terrible and widely panned. And my director sent me an article talking about this, how it's almost the I don't want to say this is high literature because it's not. Yes, it won the Pulitzer, but like the deeper, the more heartache that's in a book, the harder it is to translate into film. So I think this is a good example of one of those books that, like, yeah, I mean, David Copperfield, how many different adaptations of David Copperfield are there? But I think it would be really, really hard to get everything in this book translated onto film.
It's going to take a very skilled screenwriter to be able to put emotions onto a screen to then make you feel it.
Well, and an actor and director, because I mean, this book is told entirely in the first person. So what do you have? You would have to have the best narrator, the best actor who can narrate his own story, because that's what makes this story is Demon's commentary on his own life.
So this is like a one-man show on a stage situation.
So that's from what I read, it was optioned and then dropped.
What's one thing that the reader's not going to see coming in this book?
The family. There's despite the awfulness and the life situation, family is a constant theme throughout the entire book. It always comes back to family.
Does that family give us hope?
I would say, yeah.
Okay. So this is a book about hope?
Yeah. Through a lot of grief, heartache, terrible things, but I would say there's definitely hope.
Well, let's hear some of these quotes because we know they're going to be deep.
Let's see. The wonder is that you start a life with nothing, end with nothing, and lose so much in between.
Let that resonate for a minute, guys, because the in-between is the important parts. And are you doing the thing? Are you making the most of that? Are you living your joy?
Yeah.
Wow.
I said, at the time, I thought my life couldn't get any worse. Here's some advice. Don't ever think that. It couldn't be more true in this book.
Wow. This is beautifully, beautifully done.
I said probably they were just scared he was going to put he's talking about the teacher. There's a teacher in here that really is a huge influence on him in the positive. And he's a black man in obviously a very rural white community, and he's also married to a white woman. So he's not loved in the community. And Demon says to him, I said probably they were just scared he was going to put ideas in our heads. His wife smiled. Imagine that, a teacher putting ideas in kids' heads.
I mean, that's our job.
I know. Then keeping secrets from young ears, only plant seeds in between them.
Interesting. Don't keep secrets all the time from young ears, because the seeds that they are planting are not the right ones, because they're just making that crap up in their head. Tell them what's what.
And finally, there will always be those that look down on your station in life and call it a sty. But if you get in there and wallow, that's on you.
There's so much self-reflection this book forces you to do.
I think it's the perfect match of a deep book that is still highly entertaining. Like, a lot of times you get a deep book that's like, okay, that was I learned a lot from that. That was awesome. That was so well written. That was amazing. But it's not like the most entertaining thing you've ever read. Like, I feel like this one was both. This was the perfect balance of holy cow, self-reflection, deep book, and wow, I really enjoyed listening to that. So,
how is the narrator?
Fantastic. It was a young-sounding narrator with a wonderful kind of Appalachian Southern accent.
Ooh,
He was fantastic.
That's lovely. Was there music? Did we have any music in it? Threaded between? No. Okay. Just was wondering.
Yeah, no.
Because we've got an accent and a nice voice, so I was wondering if there was a soundtrack with that. What would the last page whisper to the reader? What do you think it would say?
Don't give up. Don't lay down. Keep fighting.
It sounds like such a beautiful book.
It really
More
is.
than just its outer beauty. I love it.
But yeah, I was sad that I waited so long to read it. Like, it was the Pulitzer Prize-winning in 2023. So
it's 560 pages. That couldn't have been your Goodreads challenge.
Well, it was for the winter.
Because it's a different month.
It's spring now, so it's a different. Yeah, This was my winter.
That was your winter challenge.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, friends, that's a 5-star amazing review. Demon Copperhead. Any explanation on the twist of the play with the word on that?
So his actual name is Damon, but just because everybody calls him Demon, and then Copperhead is not his actual last name. It's referring to the snake, and it's just what his mom calls him.
Calls him a snake?
Well, I mean,
a copperhead snake?
Copperhead, just referring to the snake. There's a whole thing with, his father who died before he was born, and yeah, so you get the explanation behind the name.
All right, so you guys, you got to pick it up. Demon Copperhead by Barabra
Kingsolver.
Thank you. That's the ink. We'll talk to you again soon.
Bye.
That's a wrap. Time to close the book on today's episode. I'm Rachel. And I'm Kasie. If you had fun, hit the like, follow, and subscribe. Make sure you click on the bell icon. You can also email us at spilledinkinkcoffeeshow@gmail.com. Send us your questions, tell us what you're reading, or share what we should dive into. Until next time, keep your coffee hot and your pages turning. Bye. Guys.